Welcome, Anthony Hudson with you. Fantastic weather here today in Ballarat. Gee, the wind is going to make things hard for both teams here. Accompanying me is Gary Lyon.
Thanks, Hunter. I've been looking forward to this one all week.
Here today, the clash between the Bulldogs and Gold Coast. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
It's a big day for Gold Coast forwards. If they can get on top of the Western Bulldogs' defence, they'll go a long way to winning the game.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great. The captains prepare for the toss of the coin. The Suns kicking to the left of screen. These lineups look very strong, and both teams look fired up and set to go. Players head to their positions as we prepare for the opening bounce. And here we go. It's Western Bulldogs taking on Gold Coast. Fends off the tackler. Gets a handball away. Intercepted. Handball's under pressure. Here's Anderson. Gets it away. Linking by hand. He's able to ride it home from a long way. He acknowledges the crowd. He's kicked the first goal. Back with another centre bounce. Won the hit out. This is Witts. Kicks hurriedly. A chance to reload the attack now. Stabs at the kick. Richard takes the mark. Uncontested. Puts boot to ball. Finds it in motion. Moves the ball by foot. Oh, he did everything right, except take the mark. Picked up under pressure. Picked off by Cordy. Right, just gets the kick away. Keith elects to kick. English kicks hurriedly. Alice marks it. Uses it now. Doing well to intercept that kick. 45 metres out. Move it on. 28, hoping to level the scores right here. Celebrating hard. Western Bulldogs get there first.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. That's a really good team goal.
Back in the middle. Swats it. Ends up with Witts. They can link up now. He drives it towards goal. Kick on the way. Gets some reward for his efforts. Gold Coast 12, like Western Bulldogs 6. About to resume hostilities. One down by Witts. Miller just fends off his opponent. Ball gets cut off.
Fantastic tackle.
Johannesson getting in on the act. Liberatore moves it by hand, and now they're away. Coughed up by 28. Scoops it up. Collins just releases the handball. Miller down. Getting pushed out of the way was McRae. He lays off the pass. He has the ball. He delivers with a drop pass. Greenwood kicks his first. Congratulated by his teammates. That's 2 in a row for Gold Coast. Great start by Gold Coast.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
The game is back underway.
The Suns aren't making the most of their hit-outs. It's going straight to the opposition.
Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
The ball mopped up.
Thank you.
The umpire calls for it. Guides it down. McRae controls this one. Witt running off for a break. Tap came from the tank. Handballs. The ball in the hands of McRae.
Outstanding pressure.
Daniel cuts it off. A solid mark from Lipinski. A chance to put one through here for Western Bulldogs. 60 metres out.
Move it on.
Collins looking to track down the footy.
Thank you, guys. I'll have it.
We'll get a stoppage. One down with the ball now. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Thumps it clear. Powell just gets it onto the boot. King gets on the end of this with quick hands, and they could be away here. The mark is taken by Richards. Uses it by foot. The ball ends up with 46. He drives it. Dug out the loose ball. Looks to move it by foot. The ball goes over the boundary near the 50. Toss back into play. Taps it down. Cleanly picked up. Cordy wins himself a free for that tackle. Laying a strong tackle.
Brilliant chase.
Winds up and goes long. Wood marks in a bit of space. Sinks the slipper into it. Takes an uncontested mark.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Gold Coast forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Movement by hand. Wood quickly onto the boot. Ball out of bounds on the wing. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
Just gave it away. Fiorini didn't dispose of it correctly and hands it over. Bruce applies the tackle.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Ends up turning this ball over.
Play on.
Dunkley rewarded for that. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. 40 metres out.
Move it on.
He goes for broke. Western Bulldogs fans getting excited about that one.
It hasn't always...
We're back in the middle to resume play. Tap down.
Move it on.
Kicks it long. Ball collected. Going for goal number one. It's going to be close.
He did...
We resume hostilities. Won it down. Smith with the ball. Slams it on the boot. Does well to cut off the kick. Spears the ball. Keeps it moving. Powell looks in need of a spell. Dishes it off. At full stride, receives the handball.
Thank you.
There'll be a ball up close to goal. Wins the ruck duel. Managed to get a hand to that one. Players move as they look to provide. Bowes plays it to himself. Gaz, what are your thoughts on that opening term?
Gold Coast got up and about early, and I bet the coach would be happy with this lead at quarter time.
Any thoughts from you, Gaz? Players ready to start the second quarter. About to resume play. Punches it clear with the ball now. Pushes off the tackler. Lobs the handball. Miller can link up through hands. Finds the loose ball. Puts the foot down. He takes the shot. Looks okay off the boot. Collins looking for options now. Picks up the loose ball. Wow! How good was that? 28 couldn't be happier with that goal. There's nothing in this.
He did really well there and gets the reward. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Western Bulldogs needs to do a better job and gain more clearances at the moment. They're getting beaten in the contest and it's affecting the scoreboard.
Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. English thumps it forward. Just gets it onto the boot. The mark is taken by Norton. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through. Lining up from a 45-degree angle. He gives it a ride. The kick towards goal. Slams it home. Gets his first. Look at them celebrate that effort. They're in the lead now.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. That's a really good team goal. Western Bulldogs have got on top in the marks. They've been able to control the ball in the air and it sees them in this position.
Back in the middle now. English with a big fist on it. Right with a clean collect. Anderson slams it onto the boot. Unbelievable effort. And it ends with a goal. That's his first. Look at them celebrate that effort. They've taken the lead. About to resume play. The tank won the hit out. Links with hands. That was a sloppy handball. They can create from this. 15 uses the body well. Western Bulldogs would love to make the most of this opportunity.
Move it on.
Makes the most of that kick. It's a goal. That will settle the nerves. Gets his first on the board. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Umpire ready to resume play. Thrashes it. Gets around the imaginary opponent. The ball will be coming back. The loose ball picked up. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. 46 takes a strong mark. Got boot to ball. Gathers it now. Releases it under pressure. A quick handball from Keith. At full stride, receives the handball. What a tackle!
Constant pressure and rewarded.
What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
English with a short hand pass. That was sweet. They put through another. 28 pumps through his third for the match. He acknowledges the crowd.
Great bit of play that resulted in that goal. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
We're back in the middle now. Punched away. Here's Bontempelli. Sweeping handball from Swallow. Gets a hand in. Wins the race to the ball. Collected by Sexton. Just put it on the boot. King wins the ball in the air. 20 metres out. Needs a bit of a rest. Going for goal number one. He loved that one. They are within a a kick. We resume hostilities. Punches are clear. Fighting hard was Smith. Up for grabs for Bontempelli. Hands that ball to the opposition. A big contested grab. The kick from Lukosius. Found space for an easy mark. Big kick required from this distance.
Move it on.
Sexton is blowing hard after that effort. On its way. What a lovely goal from there. He puts through his first goal. His teammates rush over. They've hit the front. Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Clears the contest. Did well to control the ball. Finding the ball was Wood. Well picked up.
Thank you, I'll have it.
Ball up calls. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
The mark has been taken. A low stabbing kick. Taking a nice grab. Works it across the ground. Strong mark in the contest. Right, lines up from long range. Gets onto a massive kick. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Ball over the line. Umpire tosses it in. Thumped clear. Putting on the bump was Cordy. Has a runner alongside him. Harbrow spills it. Kicks out of the congestion. 15 marks it.
Go.
Finds a target. 10 metres out.
Move it on.
They are happy with that effort. McLean celebrates with the fans. Western Bulldogs goes back in front. Witt just swats it away. Anderson just put it on the boot. Keith takes the mark. Chose to kick it. Takes the mark all by himself. Manages to get a hand to it. Bounces over the line. Richards coming onto the ground. Umpire calls for a throw-in. Ball back into play. Hammers it. Opportunity for Swallow. Dale gets in a good position. He has the ball. He gets his hands on the footy. The handball hits the target. Intercepted by Lukosius. Gets a quick kick away. Marks in a bit of space. The distance might be just beyond him.
Move it on.
Going for goal number one. Kick on the way. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. Pretty happy with that one. Western Bulldogs have kicked the last 2 goals. 8 points the difference.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
We're back in motion. Winning it was Witts. Wants to keep it moving. He's got the footy in his hands. Not much time left in the quarter. Rankin shows some physicality. Johannesen manufactures a handball. Is in his possession. Gets it out of congestion. It's the siren sounds, and that's the end of the term. The scores: Western Bulldogs 50, the Suns 42.
A good first half from the Western Bulldogs. They can be well pleased with how the game is shaping.
Anything you can see, Gary?
Western Bulldogs are behind in the uncontested footy, but so far they've made sure it hasn't been too damaging.
A big second half about to begin. Back with another centre bounce. Thumps it clear. Has it now. Picking it up was Greenwood. Intercepted. Cordy shrugs off the tackle. And now Daniel. He looks like he needs a spell. Channels a long kick. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket.
It's a big stage of this game.
The ball is coming back into play. Swatson, he's got the football now. Uses a short handball. Ends up with Miller. Ballard couldn't stick the tackle on Norton. Norton just threw it.
Move it on.
Puts it on the boot. Swallowed, marks.
Western Bulldogs just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Norton celebrating hard. Western Bulldogs have 3 in a row. The margin is 14. He's the #1 ranked player on the ground.
He is doing everything right.
Rankin takes it well. 50 metres out. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Manages to get the journey, but not the accuracy. Gold Coast within the 3 goals now. Rankin hit the man hard. Just gets it onto the boot. Good body work to win the mark. Goes by foot. Hunter leading the race to the loose ball. Hacking it out of there. Turned it over. Ball gets cut off. Going for goal #1. It's somehow pitched over the line, and it's a goal. Gets some reward for his efforts. The Bulldogs lead Gold Coast by 19. Back in the middle to resume play. English clears the contest. Bontempelli rides out the tackle. Missed the target. Right now. Keith steals possession. Richards gets the ball. Decides to kick. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Fiorini kicks it.
No prior.
We'll get a ball up on the wing. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Johannesen goes with the kick. Under pressure and keeps it alive. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. And the ball ends up over the line. Ball tossed back in. Bruce with a big fist on it. English has the ball. Kicks hurriedly. Miller determined to reach the ball. Johannesen unable to hold on. Right, flicks it over. They can link up now. Oh, what a goal! This kick has extended their lead. Bontempelli celebrating hard. Western Bulldogs lead Gold Coast 68-43. Hammers it. English on the ball. The loose ball picked up. A lot of possessions for him. Keith was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Finds himself in space and marks. Moved on by Smith. Strong with the body and wins the mark. That's a thumping kick. Takes the mark. Lipinski got the hands free. The ball ends up going to ground. Just manages to release the kick. Good opportunity for Western Bulldogs to put a goal through here. Liberatore looking a bit sluggish out there. It's going to be close. The margin is 26. Looking for options now. Weller picks up the loose ball.
Let him up. Well.
What can you tell us, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Ballard is streaming past and gets the footy. He looks like he needs a spell. Well taken at ground level. Takes possession. 46 links up with a chance to run. Going for goal number 1. Kick on the way. He slots this one. A big goal there. McRae, love kicking that one. Western Bulldogs doing well at the moment. The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Goes by hand to Quits. Just not good enough with that kick. Gold Coast now only trailed by 31. Teammates break for him, plays onto himself. Kick by Keith. Marks now and can send it back. 60 metres out. Needs a bit of a rest. Made the goal umpire move, and it's a behind. Margin in a really tricky situation.
Western Bulldogs have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Great grab. A spearing kick from Lipinski. Cordy kicks it. Worked hard to get on the end of that. The ball finds its way out of play. Looks like we'll have a throw-in. Ball tossed back in. Thumps it clear. He looks like he needs a spell. Greenwood comes away with the ball. Put his body on the line. He flicks it over. Hurried kick. Out of bounds, deep inside 50. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game's going right now.
The third quarter is drawing to a close. Now it's a ball up. One down. He gains possession.
Take you on it.
The umpire will ball it up. English won it down. He wins possession. As we go to the final change, the score's Western Bulldogs 75, Gold Coast 45. A big final term coming up.
Western Bulldogs believe they can win this game.
What can you tell us from the stats? Time to find out what happens in this final term.
Oh, they've got to take some risks now. They can't afford to waste any time.
Tap down. Needs a bit of a rest. English throws the ball away. Elects to kick. Powell hangs on to that one. Goes with the kick. Takes that one strongly. Quickly onto the boot. Nice hands. Collins tucks it into the pocket. A strong pack mark.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. The Western Bulldogs forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Well, sees off Liberatore. Punches the kick. Wood got under it. Just kicks it long. A big contested grab.
They can take the sting right out of the game here.
Good mark, and looks to send it back. The kick from Weller. It's a turnover. It's cut off by King. Receives the handball and takes off. Swallow just streaming past and gets the footy. Anderson brushed off easily. Takes possession. Alice short by hand. Doing well was Miller. Rushes with the kick. Lukosius doesn't take the mark. Cordy releases by hand. Finds his man. He goes it alone. The kick towards goal. It was always pushing that post and pushing so hard it's hit it. The Bulldogs lead by 31.
Western Bulldogs have turned it over too often today. They aren't coping with the pressure. They should try and slow it down and control the ball for a moment.
Finds this and marks well. This will certainly test him from this distance. Dale slowing down now. Might be in need of a rest. It's a big kick, and it goes straight through. They increase their lead. They get around him after that effort. The Bulldogs with the edge right now over the Suns. Centre bounce. Witt won the duel. He has the ball. Ball up in the centre square. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
To behind. The margin a big one, but still plenty of time. Lukosius looking to track down the footy. The ball rolls over the boundary line. Toss back into play. Witt with a punch. Got the hands free. Picks it up. Rankin was taken high in the tackle. Using every ounce of energy he has left. No issues with that drop punt. It's home. Can that goal be the spark? Rankin couldn't be happier with that goal. Gold Coast trying to get back to a manageable score. The game is back underway. 1 down. He gains possession.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
The ball spills in the tackle. Sweeping handball. He's got the football now. Lukosius has a teammate on the move. On its way. He celebrates hard after that. Gold Coast have kicked the last 2 goals. Fighting hard to get back in this game. Puts on a bump.
I'll have it.
The umpire calls for the ball now. Clears the contest. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. And we'll get a ball up. Thump by English.
Fantastic pressure there.
The kick ends up hitting the post. 25 points the difference.
Western Bulldogs are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Great grab. Uses a short handball. Richards quickly onto the boot. Hands that ball to the opposition. Anderson slams it onto the boot. He takes it across the line. Alice runs onto the field. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
English with the hit is in his possession. Handball's out into space. Ballard gets on the end of that handball. Dug out the loose ball. Goes for the goals. Looks okay off the boot. Rankin enjoying that goal. And suddenly, they find themselves with a chance. About to resume hostilities. Witt thumped it clear. Slams it onto the boot. A chance to gather the ball.
Thank you, I'll have it.
English thumps it clear. Taken by Dallas. The ball finds Ainsworth. Keeps it moving. Has a man running for him. Punched away. A clean collect. Picked off the deck. Witt slips high and gives away the free kick. Moves it by foot. A chance to gather the ball. Johannesson hit the man hard. Just goes bang. Gets the handball away. Hunter hacking it out of there. Ball off hands. Just put it on the boot. Interesting handball. Bowes goes to the man on the run. Bontempelli read it best. Turned it over. 28 looking for another goal here. He's excited about that one. Western Bulldogs doing well at the moment.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Gold Coast are getting beaten around the contest. Rectifying that problem is key to them gaining control of this match.
Centre bounce. Big thump from Witts. Clears the ball from the contest. Open opportunity for Ainsworth. Harbrow keeps coming. Racking up possessions now.
Thank you.
My ball, says the umpire. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Gets the loose ball. Collects the loose ball. McRae needs a chance to rest. Ball up on the outer side wing. English gets onto the ball. With the ball now. He lays off the pass. He wins possession. Dale dug out the loose ball. Giving it off was Witts. Swallow grabbed it clean. A chance for Sexton. Gathered by the tank.
Showing some really good pressure there.
English thrashes it. Scoops up the ball. It's going to be close. What a win. What a comeback from Western Bulldogs. What stood out for you today, Gaz?
A massive missed opportunity for Gold Coast. They got themselves into a good position and then just fell apart at the seams. A really disappointing result.
Thank you, Gaz.
Bulldogs fight and Bulldogs roar. We give our very best.
Final scores are 89 to 70. That's all the time we have for today. It's been a great day of football, and we'll see you again soon.